Hello, are we live right now? Let me just pull up some music. Are we live? Okay, so we're live, guys. We are live. Let me just bring that in and that a little small. Put that right here and just like that. Okay, so we have it ready and some good music. Okay, let's see. How's that, guys? How's that? Is that loud? Just decrease that. Yeah, so how's that? Okay. I think that's good. Okay, so share the stream, guys. Share the stream. Now we are going to be coding live right now. Okay, so let's just get started. I don't think that music is nice, so I am going to change that. That sounds good. So let's start coding. We'll initialize our Pygame window with the Pygame mode, and we will get it with an height of 300. We'll be changing that later, so we will just put the name of the window, Pygame window. So set caption should do it. I named it ping pong blast for some reason, because I didn't know the name of the game while I was creating this folder though. So yeah, ping pong blast sounds good, right? So but we will just say break up ping pong blast. Sounds good, right? It's at 1 minute long. No problem. This is basically going to in the window when the user clicks this button right here. Looking good. Now we'll have to create some constant variables. So for that we will create a new folder. It will be something like a module. So we'll just name it breaker. And let's just see if you guys are there. Okay. Just say that, and I just realized that this should have been create some variables with height should be equal to 600 something. Yep, and we will now import it here. We can do that by saying from brick breaker constants import star. So we are going to be using everything with right. That should do it, and that should give us a bigger window. Here it is. That's a big window. And yeah, that should be it. That should be good. And we will have to create some variables that says red. Of course, you might have guessed it. These are will be colors. So 5, 0, and 0 for red. White should be equal to. Is the music loud, guys? Is the music loud? No one is feeling it. The golden resolution is 30 inch, which is not optimal. No problem. You just stream whatever we like, right? So just do that and create some variables. Red, white, blue. Okay, so that should be it. I made a small mistake here. It should have been 25. So we're going to say white. What's the problem here? Oh, yup. I forgot to update the window. Yep, that is good. That's good. So, yeah, that is exactly what we want, and we create a new file, paddle.py. Import Pygame, create a class, class paddle, create an instruction. Doesn't Sublime Clips provide the instruction for you? So that's a block of music, guys. Is that good, Pixel Pie? Answer me please. Is that good? Is that good, Pixel Pie? I'm literally waiting for the answer. So yeah, just tell me if that is good. Okay, you are welcome, Pixel Pie. Please subscribe. For more content. Is the sound of the keyboard too loud? Pixel Pie. Share the stream, Pixel Pie, alright? Share the stream. And we will create an instance of the paddle, and we will name it player paddle equals paddle, and we should import that first from breaker.conpy paddle. Import paddle. That should do it. Thank you, Pixel Pie, you have subscribed to the channel. And the arguments are self.x and self.y. Self.x should be something like what should the x guys should be, guys? Yeah, the width of our window minus it should be 0. The x should be 0, and the y axis should be somewhere around width, somewhere like width minus the width, which is 70 no 30, right? 30, and that should do it. And we will say player paddle dot draw, and we will pass it the argument of win. And what is happening? Okay, there it is. There's our rectangle here. Let me just make it big so that you guys can see that with some like 150. That's double the size. And I guess we should we should add the option for the player to move the what's that called, the paddle. I've been doing the same thing and I don't know the name of that, sorry. Move self key is equal to pygame dot key dot get pressed. If keys what's the error? Is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream such as view. What is not okay? Stream start. What is happening, guys? Is the stream good? Yeah. Sorry. Okay, if keys, the keys of pygame dot k underscore right equals true, we should change the values. So we'll just say self dot x plus equals to self dot velocity, right? And we should do the same with the Is the stream getting blur, guys? I think it's being very blur. Is it something like that? Oh, what? Oh god. Okay, so the status is good. We are up again. Okay, I guess you guys should have you know done some. You guys should have changed the stream if you guys are viewing me right now. So it should be something like k_left, and we should minus the x value, and let's just run the program and let's see how that looks like. Nope, because we have not called that function. Player paddle dot move and run the program. Whoa, that was fast. So we will need to create a clock. We will need to import Pygame in our constant of Py2. Import Pygame just like that. Clock should be equal to Pygame dot time dot clock. So Pygame dot time dot clock. Yep. So we will need to say clock dot tick, and there should be a FPS. FPS stands for let me just write it right here. FPS stands for, guys, for frames per second. We will say we have our paddle moving. Maybe we should change the velocity into like 16 or something, and that should be it. Our paddle is now moving smooth, but we don't want our paddle to go there, right? That would be not nice. So what we can do is we will add another clause here, and if the self dot x is if the self dot x is lower than the width, so we will import the width to here. Is if it is the lower than the width, so we will say to just increase the x, and only if the x is lower than the width, so that will mean that our user can't go off the screen in the right. So that should be something like self dot, and if the self dot, and this should only be true if the self dot x is greater than 0, and I don't need to minus with the width, just like that. And let's see. Okay, we have got an error here. Name width is not defined. It's width. Let's see, and yeah, it is working perfectly fine, guys. And let's see. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Now we want to make a ball. So ball dot py, not in caps, ball dot py, import Pygame, and is there any new? Yup, it is amazing, right? So share the stream, guys. Share the stream, please. Share the stream. So we will need to say class should be named as ball, and we will create an initialization function self dot x, y, and velocity. Okay, self dot x equals x, and self dot y equals y. Self dot velocity is equal to velocity, and we will need to create a draw function, of course. And draw function self we need to create a draw function, and we'll need a surface self dot Pygame dot draw dot circle. And if you want to know about Pygame dot draw dot circle, then you can head to the Pygame docs, which you can view using just the keywords, and you just need to search Google for pygame.org. I didn't even need to search Google, I just came into the website and just go to docs, search for pygame.circle, as you see as that, and there it is. We need surface, color, center, and radius. Surface, and we want the color to be red, and we want the radius to be an argument. Let's see, radius should be an argument here, and the center should be self.x and self.y, and the radius should be self.radius. Very easy, right? That should be good, but we need to import the red color, so that constants import red. So from brickbreaker dot ball, import ball. So we will need to say ball should be equal to ball, and the requirements were width divided by 2 is going to be the x, meaning it would be right in the center, and the y should be height divided by 2, and this should also have been a height, yeah. So yeah, it is working perfectly fine, guys. And 15 should be the rates, I guess, and 15 should be 5 should be the velocity, and 15 should be the radius. Let's see what we have got here. When run the program, we have got an error. Ball from BigBreaker, the ball cannot import name ball from ball. Another error. 4 approachable arguments, but 5 were given. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we have not imported self, which is an important thing when you are doing object-oriented programming. And there we go. We have our ball there in the screen. Now we want our ball to move. Now for our ball, we will need to say self dot. We'll need to have different velocity for our ball. So x velocity of y, dy velocity for the x-axis, x equals velocity. And well, now we will need to say define move self, and yeah, we will just need self, and what else do we need to do? Is that it? Just it? And we need to say self dot x plus equals self dot xy. No, not xy. Self dot vy. Let's see what we have going on here. I guess YouTube is making my stream poor because I am showing the stream. No problem. Plus equal to vy self dot y plus equal to self dot y. Sorry, this should have been x. So let's see what we have here, and nothing is happening because we have not called the function ball dot move. And there we go, we have a ball going off our screen. For now we'll just decrease the velocity so that we can see it, and there we go, our ball is moving really slow. And yeah, so now what we need to do is what do we need to do, guys? I just forget some things sometimes, so we'll need to say yeah, we will need to increase the size of our window if we want it to bounce. So we will just increase the width to 700. I guess that should be fine. Did we do any errors in that? Let's see. Nope, we have an error. So it should have been height. As expected, I was expecting this error to happen. Right, so height. And there we go. Works fine. Now we want our ball to bounce, right? So what we will say is if self.x is greater than, if self.x is greater than 0, then we will need to change self.vx into low is if it is greater than the height. Low what? Okay, bear with me guys. I was just creating another video, and in that video I had done everything, not that, but a pong game, right? So there it is. I will need to do some, copy something from here. Yep. And don't worry, I will walk you guys through it. So just say we don't need that for now. The bouncing sound, we do not need that. So what else can we do now? So that should be it. Name height is not defined. We will import that from the constant, so we'll import width and it just happened. So I want it to be here from the program, and this should bounce now. Let's just increase the velocity of our ball. Yep, the ball is bouncing in the screen. Now we will need to do some improvements like I just said, but let me just tell you what this is all about. So if self.y is greater than the height minus self.radius multiplied by 2, meaning that if the y, which means this one, if that is greater than the height, then as you guys can see that multiplied by radius is doing his thing, and we can see the ball just bouncing off the screen. I don't think I explained that well, but I will need to think that you guys understood. So let me just add some spacing there, and this is all just the same. If our x value is trying to go over our screen, we will not let it do, and we will just multiply the velocity of x into -1. Hope you guys are understanding that. So we now have a ball. Now we need to for our collision to work, we need to say set.rect equal to pygame.rect, and if you want to know more about that, we can simply go to the documentation right here, search for pygame.rect. Do I have any viewers watching right now? I don't really think so, but okay, no problem. I think later hopefully someone else will watch. Now for this to work, we will need to use the pygame.rect, which is should be right here. Pygame.rect, here it is. Pygame.rect left, top, width and height. Basically what this is saying is once, self.x, self.y, and self.width and self.height. Okay, if you guys want to know about that, know more about these things, I have a tutorial series on Pygame, so you can check that out. So we need to update it every time, so we will just say self.rect. We will write the same line again, there is no difference, so we are just updating it. And we need a rect for our paddle too, so we'll say self.rect is equal to pygame.rect self.x, self.y, self.width, self.height. So we'll do the same thing, just like that. That is pretty straightforward. Now we will need the paddle here. We will assume that we have the access to the paddle that we are moving, and we don't want it to go down, so we will just get this out of here, and that should make our ball go downwards. So we have got a problem here. Ball object has no attribute width. What are you saying? Oh, of course. So we will need to say self.radius divided by 2, I suppose. Divided by 2. Now just to make things clear, I will need to maybe draw the, let me just put it here so that I can see everything properly for now, and we don't want the paddle for now. I'll implement it later on. Rect, that should be it. Surface black, paste that in. Now that should display everything. We have got another problem here. Let's see what the problem is. Ball object has no attribute width. Yes, it does not. Ah, god. Radius divided by 2. If you didn't know, there's these kind of division types, so basically it just returns an integer, it does not return a float. Name black is not defined, we need to import it. And what we just needed to multiply it by 2, so okay. What is happening? Why isn't it moving? Multiplied by 2. Is anyone there? Nope. So just start coding again. Multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 2. Let's just and we have got a problem. A very serious problem, but that can be fixed because I know what to do, right? So yeah, that is basically what that we have to do. And yes, so we will need to give it an argument, the last argument of 1, that will just display the border just like that, and we need to say I guess if we just do it here, the testing should be fine. Minus self dot radius, and we have got a new comment here, I guess. God, my sister is disturbing me. Minus self dot x minus self dot radius. I can hear you laughing. Self dot radius should be here. So yep, our ball has a rectangle now, and we will need to do the same. We will just copy that, put it right here, just like that, and yes, so we will get that out of here. And yeah, so now, oops, I guess I just gave a space there, and we don't want that. Now our ball will be able to go downwards just like that. So we will need to say if the paddle, we need to get the paddle, we will pass that right here using the player paddle variable, and or we can just pass in the rect only. Now we can do that, and we will say if paddle dot collide rect. If you want to know more about that, you can view it in the documentation. Pygame dot collide rect, COLLIDE collide rect. Search for it in the Pygame documentation. You will find it right here, and there you have it, collide rect. So just copy that, paste it right here, and if it is colliding with the no, so we'll just say self dot rect dot collide rect, and it will take the argument of self dot paddle dot rect. And if that happens, we are going to do this. Control X to cut and uncomment that. Now if we have got an error. Ball object has no attribute paddle, of course, and there it is. Remove that, self dot, run the program again, and wait a minute, I was ready for that, and that is definitely a bug, so we'll need to fix that. Collide rect, so at least our game is working right now, right? Even though there's a bug, so we need to fix that, which I can't recall what I used previously to fix that bug, so we will just figure it out. No problem. can't seem to figure it out. What did I use? Let me just decrease the velocity of it. Still there is a problem. So fix that first. Okay. We have been live for 42 minutes. Don't really seem to figure out what just happened. I guess I did it with the wrong one, right? Yes, okay. There it is. Wait. God. Oh no. I was doing it right, but I just ruined everything. What really is the problem? Which I don't Of course. Maybe we'll figure that out in the previous episode, maybe. So let's just create another variable which is going to be named as we will write it in our constants variable. So we'll say board blocks bricks, and it will be a list of lists. So okay, so if there is a block, then it will be 1. If there is not, then it will be 0. So we want our bricks to be of 100 height. So we just need 6 of them, right? So okay. For brick in here, right? So for brick in row, we'll say brick dot. I wish I could do that. Okay, so now we ran into a little bit of an issue. So we will need to create another file which we will name as the brick.py game. We still have the problem though. We will need to fix that. I can't remember how I fixed it here. I just can't remember. What was it? I knew what was causing this problem yesterday, just yesterday, and I don't now. Class brick. X, Y, self.width is of course going to be only 100. The user cannot change that. So self.height will be of course 30, just like our player paddle, and we'll just say draw self pygame dot draw dot rect self dot x self dot y. I guess I will finish the video off with this one. So we'll just, you know, after finishing the bricks thing, and I will just end the stream. So it should have been surface. We have a new guy. Pixel Pie is the same guy. This is the same guy. I'm encouraging you, bro. I'm sure you will fix it. Thank you. Are you talking about that ball thing? Surface, and we need it to be black, and we will make it only up here, make it show only the background. So we'll just say self.x self.y, so it should have a 1 in the end. Self.x self.y self.width and self.height. Brick, and we will need to row plus equals 1. No, wait, for every row in bricks, something like that. Or we could just say brick blocks is equal to all empty list. We just want it to run once. Brick blocks dot append brick, which we will import from brick breaker dot brick import brick. So for every call plus equals 1 call course this is no, yeah, brick row into 100. Should it be call into 30, I guess, right? Into 20, 30, sorry. And what were the other arguments? X and Y, that should do it. And now we will say for every brick in the brick blocks, brick dot draw, and submit. No module named brick breaker dot brick, but it's right here. What happened? Okay, brick int object is not iterable. All right. I should rather say row z named black is not found, of course, because we need to import it from brick breaker dot from dot constants import black. Run the program and okay, is happening, but there is a problem. It should have gone that way, not that way, so we need to fix that. Maybe what is happening? Breaking rules. I'm doing it right. What is the problem? Right. But I don't think it is going to solve the problem. But it is some improvement. It was not going to solve the problem, but it is some improvement. So I'm just going to stare at the screen for some moment, and we will be right back. What is happening? I am doing it alright, but aren't I? So just print row into 100 or into 3. Why is it 0? Okay. Row into 100. Let's work. Okay. Maybe we need to. No. let's try this one. It's all about testing things, right? And there we go, we have it, it's perfect. So we will just say 1 2 3 4 5. Our window is 700 width, so that should do it. We have some bricks at the top, so if we just copy and paste it multiple times, it should increase. Nope, it did not. What's that? Gosh. What's that? Kanye. We need to increase the row when this is. I'm doing it alright. What? Okay, there it is. 1 2 3 4 5, but it is only showing 5. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We have 7 items here. What's the problem? That seems to be the problem. Yes, it is drawing all of them vertically, right? God, why is this happening? Okay. Why is it drawing all of it vertically? I understood the problem here, which should have been no. I am doing it alright. What is this problem? Maybe if we do this, will this? No, it's the same. No. Full brick. Okay, no problem. We'll just. It did not exactly go how we wanted it to, but this does work. So yeah, I guess that'll be it. And I just told, I have already told that I was going to end the stream after I do the stuff, and it is nearly going to be 1 hour, and there you go, it's 1 hour. We have been live for an hour, so I would like to end the stream. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Let's end the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. I will surely meet you guys in the next day, tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching.